Good morning. Hope your Thursday is off to a fantastic start and you are counting down the days to Father's Day. Sometimes that can be an overlooked celebration in a lot of households around the country, and we don't want it to be that way this year. And if your house is like my house, often your dad is the one, your husband is the one who kind of brings the fun, right? It's the dad who throws the kids up in the pool and goes outside to play ball in the backyard. He's the fun one. So we thought we would kick things off this morning with a little bit of childhood fun that your kids can enjoy with their dad. So Patrick Holland joins us again this morning. He has Learning Express toys and Mountaintop toys. Great to see you.
Good morning, Julie. How are you?
I mean, is that true for you? I mean, your wife is a lot of fun, but do your kids turn to you as the playmate sometimes?
Yeah, I would say so. My daughters are 13 and 12 now, but they still definitely do. And you know, Father's Day is a great day to spend with your kids. And but yeah, for sure, we bring the fun.
So you've got a huge stack of ideas in front of you today, and I'm afraid to ask you which one to start with, Patrick, for fear you'll topple over the tower. So where do you want to start?
Sure. Well, we can start. I mean, it's all different types of dads too, right? Have different interests and everything. I'm actually going to start behind me because this item right here is called Bullseye Bucket, and it's kind of like cornhole, but stacked. You can see that. I'm going to bring it over here so you can see better, Julie.
Okay.
So this is like, it's super lightweight. You get two of these like buckets and they stack together, and you're throwing like a little hacky sack almost into either of those for more points. So it's super, yeah,
like
it's
the
super
carnival game.
Exactly. It's very portable too. So you can take it to the beach. It floats, so you actually can play in the pool. You put about 12, 15 feet apart, and it's just great. It's great for the family. And so, in addition to Father's Day, we've got July 4th coming up too.
Right.
So it can double as a great family gift, even though you're giving it for dad.
Very fun.
That's my number one pick. Now, there's different dads, different interests. So we've got everything from we've got a dad joke books down here. We've got the dads who like are pranksters. We've got a box of jokes. We've got hand buzzer, floaty eyeball, fake vomit, doggy doo, that sort of thing. So the type of dad you are, fart bombs, do that sort of thing. And then there's dads who, you know, maybe more outdoors, athletic. We've got light up football, light up basketball. Again, you play with the kids. The dad might be interested too, juggling balls. And then you mentioned the pool, Julie. This is more definitely for dads. It's a beverage bar. It's inflatable. You can actually put ice in the center. This is like a little island, clouds and a rainbow. We've also got a pineapple cooler. So you put ice inside the top of the pineapple. You put your beverages on there and it floats in the water. So you can tether it in the lake to the dock. So those are really fun items there too.
That's a great idea.
And then again, in the sports theme, we've got SEC checkers, right? Classic game, but we have Tennessee, Georgia, Auburn, and Alabama. And when you king someone, you're actually putting the helmet of that team on them. So that's a lot of fun too. If your dad's a old softie, we've got a little corgi inside a football costume right here, and it's an actual corgi plush inside. He's wearing that costume on the outside. And again, back to like playing with the whole family. Father's Day really can be an excuse to get something the whole family can enjoy. If you like horseshoes, this is like horseshoes inside. You actually put it over any door crossing. It kind of clinches on top and it suspends. So you've got, literally, it's called swinging shoes, but it suspends that way. You throw these horseshoes and try to get it on the different platforms up on the air, so up on to the doorway. So that's been a lot of fun. It's brand new from Fat Brain Toys.
Very fun. And then what is it? Is that a golf pool? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes, that's exactly right. Golf pool. So it's any flat surface. I'd say more indoors. 6.5 feet by 4 3/4 feet. So you're kind of playing pool, but almost like miniature golf. So you get 15 different little billiard balls. So you get a couple putters, ball rack, the whole thing. So that's kind of fun in any different area. And dad can relax while he plays. The kids can play at any different age. So that's a lot of fun too.
Really fun.
Yeah. Now, I know you know this one, Julie.
I have a pink version at my house.
Yes. This is the giant rubber chicken. And I won't do this for too long, but you just push him in. And he makes that crazy annoying sound. It can make that to sound for up to 45 seconds, so you push it all the way in. But that's a good gag gift to give Dad.
It is so fun. If you're like me and you kind of enjoy it when your husband gets a little bit grouchy because you're poking fun at him a little bit, it's a fun one.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And if your dad likes music, if he sings, we have Carpool Karaoke, which is the James Corden show. It works like you can stream Bluetooth through your phone into the microphone, and then you sing along with it. And if you're in the car, you just find a radio station that's all static, and it plays through your car stereo too. So that's really fun.
No way.
Boom Brick. Anyone who has a smartphone, you just put your smartphone on top of this brick. It's just a piece of wood, really, and it amplifies it. You charge it with a USB, and it's like a speaker. So you're out by the pool. You can take your phone, put it on top of it, and you get an amazingly loud sound. That's a lot of fun too.
Patrick, when I mentioned this to you, I don't know, a week or so ago, and I said, hey, why don't you come on and talk about Father's Day gift ideas? I thought you might pull 2 or 3 things. Who would have thought you had this many fun ideas at the store?
Well, dads are just like big kids, right? Except for a little more forgetful. But I started walking around the store, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like 75% of the stuff here qualifies, especially if you have younger kids, right? It can be an excuse to play with your children. Younger kids think of Father's Day as a day I get to spend with Dad.
Right.
So anything's a good excuse for Father's Day, a gift like that. You don't think of a toy store as a place to do that. There are a lot of ideas here for sure.
Well, I think what's fun too, and moms have this experience, but I think dads might have it a little bit more so as your kids begin to grow up. You mentioned your girls are, what'd you say, 12 and 13?
Yeah, that's right.
So their friends are more their world in a way than you and your wife are. And so you look for ways to insert yourself back into their lives, right? So having a game and a toy to bond you is so important.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And we have a whole game section too, and it also runs the gamut. So as your kids get older, there are games here that are really for 12, 14, up through adults, so you can find games that way too. And you mentioned that, so I've got daughters. If dads are into it, and they're willing to be guinea pigs, we also have things like nail sets. So if they've got little girls and they want to kind of play and get their nails done, get tie-dye and everything, we've got those ideas too, because we all know those are some of the cutest moments when your girl willing to deck himself out in some accessories.
You know what? And they will never forget that. My husband was never quite game for this. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. My daughters used to sometimes paint his toes. We would have Friday movie nights at my house, and when they were little tiny, they would thought it was the funniest thing to paint their dad's toes, and he would sit there and let them do it. And to this day, they still will talk about that.
Oh, absolutely. You get a couple photos too. It's great. I mean, it's the only rule I had in my house was glitter was the one thing that pushed me over the edge, but nails, everything else, but glitter just is what got me a little crazy. But.
Okay, so you do have the 2 locations, Mountaintop Toys there on top of Signal, but then Learning Express down on Manufacturers. It is a kind of smaller space, so are you limiting how many people can come in? We've got about 30 seconds left.
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, exactly. We want to make it safe for our customers, safe for our staff. We have a little doorbell down at Learning Express right now, so you just ring the doorbell. And as long as we don't have too many people in the store, we'll let you in. We do ask if you can wear a face mask to keep our staff safe. We wear face masks for our customers as well. And we have a hand sanitizer station when you walk in at both stores. So we'll let you know. I mean, in most cases, you can come in. We've got enough space. But if we are a little full, we do want to socially distance. So we'll let you know.
All right.
It's not a long wait.
Well, happy Father's Day to you, Patrick, and thank you so much.
Thanks, Julie. Appreciate it.
Learning Express Toys over at 2 North Shore on Manufacturers Road, also Mountaintop on the Mountain, 643-8697, online, learningexpress.com/Chattanooga. We're back after this. Going to check in with Don Raines at Don's Meat Shop.
Welcome to Mount Trustmore, where toasty Parmesan peaks soar high